Hey there, girly. I'm so excited to have you back on my channel. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and follow button, and let's stay connected. Today's tutorial, we are going to be showing you how to do a full client consultation, plus how to do a wet, wispy style lash set. So let's get right into it.
Waiting for me when I got here. I had lost them. They lost them, and it pushed me back a whole week, so it's been crazy. Well, nice to meet you. Have you had your lashes done before?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, awesome. Go ahead and lay down. You can set your stuff on the chairs if you don't. Okay, awesome. You have had your lashes done. You can go ahead and come on back. Since you have had them done, I'm going to go over my client evaluation form with you just in case you have any questions. But since you have gotten done, everything will probably sound pretty standard to you. So, just some basic questions. Anyone in your house been sick, shown signs of COVID-19, flu, anything like that? Okay. Any allergies, coughing, sneezing, watery eyes?
No.
No? Okay. Any past reaction to iPads, tape, lash glue?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have any eye disease, condition, or injury that has affected your hair or lash growth?
No.
No. Do you take any medications that affect hair growth?
No.
Okay. Are you pregnant or nursing?
No.
Do you wear contacts?
No.
No. What about glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just occasionally?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Spray tanning?
I'm just doing a self tanner tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. No worries there. Any biotin, Latisse, lash growth products that you take?
No.
Okay. Okay, so you know to try to sleep on your back. Try not sleeping on your sides or your face. How fast do you feel your hair grows? Fast, slow, or normal?
I don't know.
No. Okay, so just say normal. So any sensitive eyes, watering? Do you rub excessively?
I mess with my lashes, like I pick at them.
You pick at them? Okay. Try not to pick. Alrighty. Although every precaution is taken to ensure your safety and well-being before, during, and after application, please be aware of the following information and the possible risks. So you do know that you can have an allergic reaction. If you think you have an allergic reaction, please let me know so I can remove those lashes for you. I do not do any refunds, but a free removal will be applied, okay? So just contact me immediately. And make sure not to put any product on the eyelids if you're experiencing anything like that. Like only thing you can put or use is like ice or anything that's a cooling sensation. Okay. You understand this is a semi-permanent procedure, so making touch-ups and fills every 2 to 3 weeks is necessary. Okay, we cited all your health history, medications being taken, any past reaction to products. Do you consent to before and after pictures or videos? If not, that's totally okay too.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. And if you have any concerns, just make sure you address them with me. You have my number. You can shoot me a text or Instagram, however you need to get a hold of me. If something is not right or something's not sitting right, just reach out to me and we will fix it, okay? So remember, after your appointment is complete, you must brush and clean your lashes daily. You're going to get a lash kit. You're going to get a lash bath kit with your full set. So I'm going to give you a lash bath kit after we finish up here. So just make sure and brush and clean daily to avoid any oil, dirt, makeup buildup. For today, make sure to avoid exercising for 24 hours. Yep. I seal my clients in with a lash bonder, so you don't have to wait to wet them 24 hours. Okay. You want to go home later and take a shower, you're completely fine to do that, okay? So just avoid exercising, and then make sure to avoid steam, sauna, extreme heat, open up the oven door, cooking with like steam, hot showers, things like that, okay? Avoid picking, pulling, rubbing on your eyes. This can pull on the extensions and in turn cause bald spots on the lash line. Absolutely no mascara. You can do your makeup if you are using eyeliner. Just make sure to clean gently, okay? And avoid using oily makeup, moisturizers, and eye creams at nighttime. You can do them during the day, but at nighttime, make sure to avoid that eye cream because your lashes sit on top of that product, okay? After your appointment is complete, I will ask you to take a look at your lashes. Please notify me if I need to add or fix anything. It's much easier when you're in my chair. I want you to be happy and confident and comfortable with your lash extensions, okay? Any questions on any of that?
No.
We've been through it. Okay, so what are we doing? Did you have an idea?
I think I want to do
inspo?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I usually get my when the last time I had my lashes done, we did like a light volume wispy. But that was for what's it called?
Is it for a special occasion?
Yeah, it's for prom.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you want to go a little bit more dramatic and
I think I want to do like a
bold?
wet set.
Like, let me see if I can show you.
Like, something like that. Like,
yeah, those are super cute. We liked the fullness and the wispy, but we don't want like super dense. Like we don't want super full. We want more of like a dark lash line, but not the fullness of a dark lash line. I got you. Did you have sizes, curl, length preference that you
I
did last time?
me personally, I like my lashes where you can see them.
Yeah.
So
you like them long.
Yeah.
We like them long. Okay.
Long
okay.
and like curly.
Okay. Long and curly.
Do you have a blanket? It's kind of cool.
I do, girl. And I will turn that down too. I actually just turned it up because it was a little stuffy in here.
Really?
But I will turn it down. Yeah.
Well, I just got finished with my hair. And,
Oh
like,
yeah.
all this
Oh
stuff.
girl, you'll stay so cold after getting your hair done after being under those warmers.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me go turn this down. But not
like
volume
too much.
full.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because volume, I don't know what it is. It's like
just,
it makes my eyes look so little.
Yes. Yeah.
And I hate it so much.
Well, the all the inspo pics that you had are like similar to your eyes.
Yeah.
So yeah, very like how you said, like they're wispy. There's a little bit of fullness, but it's not too much.
Yeah.
I got you. And your hair does look great. I love that color. I've never been able to go that brown. I've always been peanut butter and jelly of everybody who can.
Well, see, my natural hair is really dark.
It's dark, yeah. Well, I love that she got you to that color because I'm always trying like a sand brown, like I mean a little bit darker, but I can never get that color. I end up going blonde, and I'm like,
I hate it. I hate when you're like, I want caramel highlights, and it's like blonde, and you're like, this is not what I wanted.
No.
Okay, girly, so as you can see, client consultation should take you about 7 to 10 minutes, if not a little bit longer sometimes. Because client consultation is so important, we really want to understand our client, understand what they're looking for in their lash set when it comes to fullness, length, curl, all of that good stuff is super important. And it's also important to let your clients know what the lash extensions are, how they work, what is their aftercare, and whatever else you can think of that is important to tell your client. So I covered everything on my client consultation sheet. It is usually about 3 to 4 pages long, but it covers everything. And so that way, if my clients do not understand anything or something isn't making sense, we have adequate time to talk about it, discuss it, and see if they want to move forward with the lash extension process. So your client consultation sheet allows your client to actually opt out of the service because you are letting your client know lash extensions aren't suitable if you sleep on your face. Lash extensions will fall out if you're picking and pulling, your natural lashes will be in great danger if you're sleeping crazy. You know, there's a whole sort of thing, all sort of list and things that can go on with the lash extension procedure. So you want to make sure that your client understands 100% what the procedure is. Like I said earlier, my client, I asked her, have you had lash extensions before? She told me yes. So it was a lot easier to break that process down to her, and she really understood. I was pretty much just rereading so that way she really understood because she had told me it had been a little bit since she had got lash extensions done. So anyways, client consultation, super important for you, important for your client. So make sure and do it every single time you have a new client in your chair. Even if the client says that she has gotten lash extensions and she understands, just let her know that you have a certain way of doing things. And so you have to still, cross your T's, dot your I's when it comes to your business, your service, and your clients as well. But it is just super important that we really understand what it is she is looking for and what she's wanting, especially because these are special occasion lashes. So my client did notify me, I'm getting these for graduation. This is the look I want. This is what I don't want. So make sure to take in consideration everything that your client is asking of you. All right. So we already prepped her. You've seen me lash bath her. Now we're going to go in and set down our iPads. So as you heard with the client consultation, my client is requesting a wet sort of wispy lash look. And that's what she's wanting. She said she doesn't want the super full volume. She also said that she wants longer lengths and she likes a curly lash. So we are going to do all of those things to her because her natural lashes are healthy enough to handle all of her requests. So her natural lashes do have a nice curl to them so they can handle the decurl. She also does have really long natural lashes so she can actually handle the sizes that she is asking for. So we're not really going to have any complications with creating the set and giving her exactly what she wants because she came in, she knew what she wanted. So we are going to go from there. So we are going to be creating a wet style wispy volume set. Okay, so even though this is volume, keep in mind this is more of a lighter volume, more of narrow fans and spikes and closed fans are going to be used to create this look. All right, so we're not going in with any classic lashes or anything like that. We are going to use all volume. However, we are going to play around with some diameters. So I have some 0.05, some 0.03s, and some 0.02s as well. So we are going to go in and we are going to create this look because this is what my client is wanting. So let's start off with placing down, I always place down 4 things of tape, and I'm so sorry that my big O head is getting in the way, and I believe I will have to cut out certain parts because my big O head kept getting in the way of my video. I usually have my recorder, my tripod sitting and angled how I want it to, but for some reason this day I just decided to keep popping my big O head in and out of the camera. So I am really sorry. I promise I'm not trying to block the views. Like I said, I was into this set. I had really fun creating this set. Not too many of my clients are asking for longer lengths. A lot of my clients are a little bit more businesswomen and they just don't ask for super long links. So anytime I have someone come in and they're asking for longer links for me to work with, I really do love it. I love it even more when the look they're requesting and the sizes they are requesting actually match the natural lashes and really allows me to play and have fun with it, because it is one thing to create these sets and these styles if your client doesn't have the appropriate natural lashes to handle that curl, to handle that length. That's whenever you're going to have some complications and it can be a lot harder to create those sets. But anyway, so since my client said she wanted long lengths, we're going to go ahead and start her out with some 13s, 14s in her inner corner, and then we are going to immediately start to jump up sizes. So we have 15s, 16s, 17s, and then we're going to drop back down to size 15s again on the outer corner. Just that way it's not really droopy. It's not going to drag out her eye too much, and it will complement her a lot better. So as you see me going in, 14s, 15s. I know I did not mark down my 13s, but I actually did go in and put 13s because if you know me, you know I don't like putting super long links on the inner corner, but yeah. So 14s, 15s, 16s, 17s, and then 15s again on the outer corner, okay? Now these are my client's base sizes. So this is that shorter size that is going to go on her very not on her very bottom, but these sizes are going to go across. These are her base sizes that are going to go all the way through, okay? So we are going to place our volume here in these sections, but we are also going to be adding spikes, wispy, okay? So my client wants a wispy look. So we are going in with our bonder. Since we already cleansed her lashes, we are going to just add our lash bonder to those natural lashes as well. That way the lash extensions and the lash glue will complement the natural lashes perfectly and have a really good, nice grip on that. I have said this before in a couple of my other videos. You do not have to do this step. If you just want to lash bath your client, starting her out that way and then seal her in at the end, you are completely fine to do that. It's just something I found that I really feel like helps me with retention. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add my spike sizes. So with those 17s right there, we're going to go in with spikes 19. In the 15 section, we're going to go in with spike 17. In the 16 section, we're going to go in with spike sizes 18 and then drop down again. So on the 15 section, we're going to go with spike 17. And on the 14 section, we're going to go in with spikes 16. And I actually did place a 15 spike on that very, very inner corner towards the eyelid. That way just my spikes were even all throughout the eye. And plus my client did request a super wispy wet set. So like I said, that's what we're going to give her. Got to give her what she wants, okay? There is nothing more embarrassing as a lash artist than your client coming in and asking you for a certain style or set because she has a special occasion and then you're not able to give her the style that she is looking for. And I have done it. I will not lie. I have done it personally, where a client comes in and they're requesting these certain mapping styles. And back then I didn't know. So I was like, oh yes, I can do that. Wouldn't even show that little sweat dripping down my dripping down my forehead. But your girl was sweating. She was in that chair sweating. Oh my gosh. It was, so don't do it. If you And I understand you probably don't want to tell your client, oh, I can't do this, or I can't give you this look. But if you are absolutely not comfortable performing the set, then just go ahead and tell your client, I will try my best. I have not created a set like this, but I will try my best to compliment you and give you a set that you will love. So, okay, y'all, my client's all prepped. Mapping is done. We're going to take our adhesive, pop 2 drops in there, 2 or 3. You really don't need any more than 2 or 3. Some people will say you don't need no more than 1. Okay, to each their own. Do your thing. Do your thing, girl. Ain't nobody mad at you, okay? So we are going to be using, I actually did use D-Lash Architect for my base sizes, but for my spikes, I went in with my Eyelash Queens. Now, Eyelash Queens has really great products, so I always love if I have to mix with, because she always has those extendo sizes. Okay, she got those long lashes going on. I actually hadn't had to open that box in a while because, like I said, most of my clients aren't getting those super long links. But since my girl came in and she was like, I want them long, I want them wispy, I was like, okay, girl, say less. I got you. So we're just going to go right ahead and do this thing, okay? We are creating our spikes right now, okay? We're going to go in, and I always like to start at the bridge of at the arch of my client's brow. I always like to start there because I know that is where my longest links are going to go. So I like to start right there on that section on both eyes. What you do to one side, you always do to the other. So I like to go in and start with my longest links first and then work my way from the outer corner all the way into that inner corner. So I'm going to be showing you how to strategically make these narrow fans, all right? So as you can see, these are volume lashes, all right? These are 0.03. I am not using the pinch method because my client doesn't want a flare. She doesn't want these lashes to be big and voluminous and full. She wants these lashes to be full but neat and dark, okay, but not fluffy. So I understand, like, whenever you're a lash artist and like you're getting used to starting volume, you just get fan happy and you want to just fan them out. But we're not going to do that. We are going to dip that right in the middle of our glue. We're going to run it across that glue slit, and we are going to just slightly release our tweezers, and you can see that fan just opens right up just a little bit. So to create these spiky, narrow, neat sets, you always want to use narrow fans, okay? You don't want those fans to be super big and voluminous because that's not the look we're going for, all right? So just don't do it. All right. So I already filled my client in with a lot of the lashes. All right. But I'm still going to go in and show you exactly how I'm doing this. Okay. So as you can see, I have filled her in most of the way. And even though it is looking full, it's not full, like volume full. All right. So let me move my big old head out of the camera again. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me just actually skip over to where my head's not in the camera. It should honestly have been a crime how many times my big old head blocked your isolation view. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. This was an intense set. Not intense in a bad way, intense because I was just having so much fun with it. All right, so what if your client wants a set like this, but she doesn't want like that fullness, that like even this amount of fullness that we're giving our client? So all you would do is you would replace some of those volume fans with classic lashes as well. So if your client really does, and there goes my big old head again. If your client really does like a wispy wet set, but she's asking for more of a natural wispy wet set, then you could definitely just do a lot more spikes, do spikes, do classic lashes, and do some very, very light, narrow volume fans. All right. So you really don't have to do a whole lot to create this look, which, like I said, it was intense because I was having so much fun with it. It was very easy, very fun, very just a very cool set to create. It was definitely nice. So, I placed my spikes down already, okay? I did go in and start with my spikes first. I feel like it's easier when creating these sort of sets, especially because since the spikes are really the main thing, you do want to place those down first, I feel like. So this method is called the bouquet flower method when it comes to making your volume. So as you can see, I'm not doing any pinching. I'm literally picking up my lashes the same way you would to pinch the lash for volume, except I'm dipping it right in my glue, running it across that slit, and and it's just naturally opening up, and that's exactly what we want, because we do not want a whole lot of fullness with this set. Okay, I had to keep reminding myself that, because I do get lash happy sometimes, and even when my clients ask me not to go super full, I still end up going super full. But I would also use this lash technique when it comes to you, like if you're, let's say you're running behind and you like are crunched for time, but you're really trying to fill your client in, I definitely recommend using this method to lash her faster. I save a lot of time whenever I lash this way. Whenever I'm not pinching, I feel like pinching takes so much time, and I mean, like I said, I love to do it and I will do it if that's what my clients are requesting, but I really do feel like this style of lashing for volume is definitely beneficial, especially if you're on a time crunch. So don't knock it till you try it, all right? So dipping right in the middle of that glue, running it across my slit, and as you can see, I'm just slightly letting those tweezers open up a little bit, and that's allowing that lash fan to fan out itself, and it's sitting really nice and really pretty. But these are narrow lash fans. So if you are having confusion when it comes to creating certain fans, because there are wide fans, there are narrow fans, there are medium volume fans. So if you're having a hard time creating your volume fans the way you want them to, I definitely recommend that you go check out my volume lash tutorial, where I literally show you all the different methods of volume lashing and how you can make volume lashes. I wish I would have known about this whenever I first started, but you don't. And sometimes even a lot of the tutorials on here, they're not as helpful. And so I want to do different for y'all, I want to do different for you. And I want to create you, a really good tutorial that you feel like helps you out. So anyways, yeah, that volume tutorial, is really good, and it's up on my channel. So make sure and head over to that tutorial as well. Check that one out, because in order to create a set like this, you will have to understand how the volume lashes work. So make sure and go and watch that if you're struggling with that, okay? Do not suffer in silence, okay? Ask questions. That's the problem nowadays, is no one asks enough questions. And I feel like it's super important. That's why I'm always asking y'all, y'all have any questions? Y'all want to know something else in depth? Please let me know, because I try to go in depth with certain things that I feel like I struggled with, but we're all different. And there goes my big old head again. I am fired. Okay, so another thing whenever it comes to creating a set like this is, like I said, working with your diameters that work for you and will work to create the look that you are going for. Because one thing in particular I have seen come up again and again is the question of, do I lash every natural lash, or would you lash all of her natural lashes, all of your clients' natural lashes, whenever she's asking you for a softer set, or she doesn't want so much fullness. Now, you don't want to neglect and not lash those natural lashes that are available to you. Instead, what you want to do is you want to work up with higher diameters, so that way you are not creating that fullness, okay? So had my client came in and she asked for no fullness at all, and I'm over here working with 0.02 and 0.03, literally the diameters that give you the most fullness, most voluminous, most darkest sort of look, I wouldn't put those on her, because that's not what she was asking for, okay? So make sure to go up in diameter. Diameter is going to give you more fullness without giving you a thick fullness, if that makes sense, okay? So if you're not a lash artist, you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch intro into lashing, okay? Because I do have introduction videos for beginner lash artists. But this set that we are creating, I would say, is definitely more for an advanced lash artist. You have to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to be able to create this sort of look in these sort of sets. So make sure and check out how to map, make sure and learn about diameter. And that's why we tell our lash clients and our lash students to really soak up all the knowledge that you can. The more you know about your services and about lash extensions, the more you're going to have a better experience, whether that's learning or whether that's going to get your lashes done. I will say this and add this in. The other day I was on a coaching call with a potential student who wanted to learn lashes and grow her business. But she was telling me that she, and so I asked her, what do you believe your service means to your clients? How is your service going to help your clients or enhance, what is your service going to do for your client? And she didn't know. She was very confused. And then I asked her, have you ever had your lash extensions done? Have you ever went and got your lashes done? And she was like, no, I haven't. I've never experienced that. So it was really hard for her to give me a example of what type of experience she would like to give her clients when she had never experienced herself. So, I truly do believe that if you are going to be in any industry, you have to go have had that service done once, at least once in your life, if not more. Like, I'm a lash artist. I can't live without lashes. I have to continue to get my lashes done. So yeah, just a little insider. Into people's brains. It is really weird to me whenever people were like, I want to be a lash artist and I want to do this and I want to help these clients, and then they've just like never had the service done in their life, and I'm asking them questions about how they want their business to be and the service styling, and they're like they can't even answer it because they don't know. So yeah, it's a little crazy to me, but it's to each their own. Anyways, we are midway through our set. I actually already finished my client's right side, which I thought was weird because I usually am always working on the I'm usually working back and forth. Like when I finish, it's because I finished both eyes at the same time. But I guess I got a little like right side happy. Oh, and I wanted to make this video for y'all. I really just wanted to help y'all see isolation and application and really see the narrowness of these volume fans. Because as you can see, they're not wide, they're not fluffy, but they are still volume. So we are still giving her that fullness and that denseness, but in a different way. So I just think it's really, really cool to create a set like this because I'm all used to like the mega full volume. So I'm usually showing y'all how to, I'm usually showing the pinch method and how to fan those lashes out. But no, it's a very pretty look, very, very sleek, very sexy, very spiky, very wispy. And full, but not full. So I really do love this look. It was very fun to create, and I've actually been addicted to creating these sort of sets right now. So yeah, if you haven't got to try one out on your lash client, maybe you should, if you haven't got to try it out yet, post a picture of the set that you are wanting to try, put a model fee with it, see if your clients are willing to let you work on that style set. Most of the time they are gonna let you. And after that, practice again and again and again. Keep taking models until you're absolutely comfortable with adding the service to your actual menu and charging full price for your desired choice that you want to do. So, alrighty, y'all. Now is the key ingredient. We are going to go in with our bonder, our lash bonder. We're going to seal up our spikes with our lash bonder. And I'm also going to go through and run it through a couple of the volume. And as you can see, I'm just running that across the tips. Okay. I'm not going to go all the way through with it, but really just, like I said, creating that wispy, spiky look. We are going to want to make sure that we do close our spikes. Definitely close your spikes and then go back in and brush some of the volume as well too, because that's the look we're going for, okay? Now, if your client does say that she wants them to be a little bit more wet, then you can go back in with the bonder and place it all the way through the extensions. Just keep in mind that it really is going to seal up and close up those volume fans. So it will give a different look. So just keep that in mind. All right. So, but yeah, this set was really fun to create. Super easy, y'all. It is weird that it's easy to create the volume fans. However, one thing that you want to watch is your mapping. You just want to make sure that you're following your mapping the exact way that you want to. Otherwise, that can cause a little bit of problems when creating the desired look. So, but as you know, mapping is important. Placing your diameters is important. Your spikes, your volume. When it comes to making narrow fans versus wide fans and medium fans, that's important too. So go in, remove your lash tape very gently, very carefully. Make sure you're not pulling on your client's skin or her eyelid. If you are having super tacky tape getting stuck to your client, take your micro swab or your doe foot applicator, put some water on it, and just rub it across the tape line, and it will help. All right. So my client's lashes are done, going in, brushing them out. They look so pretty. I'm so excited for her to see the final look. And my spikes, as you can see, like it's closed up, you know, that denseness is going on, but we still got that fullness. We got the wispy, we got everything going. This is D curl. So I love the way this curl is sitting. And yeah, I love it. Take a look at that mirror view. Enjoy that mirror view. Love the mirror view. Yeah. So what set are we creating next? Because I have a whole lineup of new lash tutorials for y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something today. I hope it was helpful. I hope my big old head didn't get in the way too much of your view. And what tutorial do y'all want next? What do we want? What are y'all interested in? I'm super excited to just like literally, I have tons of videos in my phone, and I have just been kind of like, I don't know why I've been holding off on it, but I promise I'm not holding out anymore, y'all. I just uploaded a new video last night. We have a new one tonight. I'm going to have another one coming for you Wednesday, another one Friday, and there goes my big old head again. I cannot. I'm sorry. Okay. Just let me know what kind of tutorials you're wanting. Stay connected to me. Make sure and go add me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Say hi. I'm very friendly, okay? I'm here to help you. If you are a new or you are an aspiring lash artist and you want to learn how to create these bomb sets, you want to learn how to get clients in, you want to learn how to charge what you're worth, get paid what you're worth, work with clients who really want to work with you, all in the comfort of your own home without ever having to leave, except you have me right in your house 24/7 for 12 weeks. If this sounds like something that you are interested in, girl, check out the link below, okay? I will leave it in the description. That way you can find it. Make sure and follow me and book your free strategy session with me. I do offer strategy sessions to see if this is something that you would like to keep continuing into, how far you want to go with your business, what do you want to learn, what do you want to achieve. I'm here for your success, and I am super excited to keep helping y'all. So my client is already admiring her lashes, and she loved them, y'all. She was like, oh my God, so pretty. She loved them. She was excited. She was happy. As you can see, she's smiling. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to let y'all enjoy the rest of these views and take a look at her lashes.